G'day all, welcome back to Nat's Knackers Yard. I'll be Nat, this will be my Knackers Yard. Enjoying your summer? I'm not. Yeah, I'm not going to be a lot done today, I don't think, mostly because I've hit at least one halt and I think I'm about to hit another as well. So stator, main stator pin, I can't get the stator off because I don't have the stator removal tool. That is an M20 with a 1.5 thread. I have ordered one, but it won't be here today. The crucial bit whilst removing the stator, I didn't film it because I was doing it late last night, is how you stop the engine from turning over, and effectively it is get yourself to a height, bang something through to hold the pistons and make sure they don't rest against the actual block itself. So block them up on wood, chuck a big old screwdriver through, whatever, and it essentially gives you a bit of leverage. It didn't take a lot, to be brutally honest, to get the main bolt out, but I need, so see the inner or the outer thread, then the inner thread that bolts on. I need something to pull that out. So yeah, put that back in before you lose it. And that. So what I am going to do is have a look at the clutch. I can't do anything left-handed. Yeah, what I am going to do is have a look at the clutch side. First things first is just stripping the oil pressure and neutral switch. Neutral switch I've taken off the back. I think it just says the electricals rather than the whole thing, so that'll do for now. I'm certain that boot's going to split, so I might chuck a little bit of warmth on it first before I try and get that boot off. It does suggest removing it complete at the moment rather than just taking the electrics off, because it projects and projects because it sticks out and it might knack it at a latter point, which is a fair one. Yeah, so I'm going to get my heat out, chuck a little bit of heat on there. I've got loads of things to project out because I keep leaving my bolts hanging out, but put a bit of heat on there and see if I can get that boot off. Ew. That's nasty. I was dropping shite into the clutch, but that's full. Does seem like a little catch for any water just to sit in and rot your oil pressure. Anyway, let's get on with this. Right, are we recording this time? Yes, we are. Right, so I've chopped up the cranks like I did before. So onwards, so I'm not against the metal. Start to do these, and they are remarkably light. But any pressure obviously was turning the clutch. So the book does say to go through these bit by bit by bit, and it was a life lesson from doing the crank bolts, that bit by bit was the way to do it, rather than unclamping it in a oneer and cocking it up all the time. Right. Till the pressure plate's released. I need to keep an eye on the time because I've got to do my normal kiddie club drop off. I just want to buy a load of freezer bags, which a few of you guys recommended, and it was a godsend when it came to the 650 when I was doing this, and I don't currently have any. Really bad prep. Now, speaking of bad prep, I think I'm going to get to a point here where I'm going to need a special tool to get the middle bit out. I can see this pressure plate actually responding to the springs. Because I'm undoing these and the plate's coming with, so it's being pushed out by our springs. Yeah, I'm using the world's longest extension bar here, but that's more for you than me, so you can see what I'm actually doing. Tree 4. A little bit of schmegum, but actually nothing that's not just wiping off. And we have the clutch. Now I think the tool that I need is to undo that lock nut, which I could probably do with a hammer. But let me just check what the book is telling me. Sometime later, I have a tool. That's as good as I've got. It frustrates me in books where they say get some thick wool that you've got lying around. I'd love to have the garages that these guys have where there's everything lying around. So I've just hacked the ends off. So effectively measured a bit of card, a bit of paper to the circumference, halved it, which gives me my 4 crosses. It was a bit of pipe that I had, and it should be close enough. I've obviously still got the pistons chopped up, so I suppose we'll give it a go. Right, before I just belt in on that, let me just check the book. Right, okay, I'm glad I did read that. So it says, take these out, big washer on each. Always read the book. So I need a washer on each one of those, bolt them down and take the pressure off the clutch. Right, let me do that first. Right, let's give this a go then with me with my handcrafted tool, which I've no idea if it's going to last. These had enough of weight on them and they're splaying already. Right, let's see if this works, shall we? There we go. Right, is that it? Seems to have. Or it's just my tool giving up the ghost. No. I'm a bit bent, it's been said. It worked. Well, bugger me sideways. I shouldn't celebrate too early, but cling to the little victories, ladies and jelly spoons. They count. They all count. Oh, and in the modern world where there aren't many of them. Right, what does it say? Slacken it off and then undo those. After slackening, remove the nuts, bolts, washers and springs. Right, okay, so get these back out again. I will probably fast forward you. Right, there we go. Springs out. Look at that. Ah! Gotcha, you wee bugger. Right. Move. Clutch plates. So it is. So it's got some doming on it. That was on the inside. So I'm saying is it's slightly domed on that side, flat on that side. It was that way round. I don't know if that's correct, but we shall see. Can I get the... Yes. Ew. Ew. Nasty, nasty. Right. That's a bit strange. I've got two clutch plates against each other there. Oh no, so it's not, that is a steel. It's just got half of the material of the plate in it. Okay, I think that might need replacing. And literally just parking it for now. I'll keep them in the same order. Ew. Ew, nastiness. Those plates are gonna have to go. The question is whether or not I think I can salvage these steels. Look at that. It's just pheasant. Oh. Yeah. Nasty, nasty shit. I should really be wearing kiddie fiddlers, I suppose. So apparently the first plate is thicker. Does look thicker actually. And they reckon you should mark it appropriately so you don't miss it. Lots of stuff about Kickstarter, which I don't have. But hey, we shall see. What can you see? Can you see what I see? Oakley dokley. I mean, it's cleanable. It's not a... So that is in that. So all of that can go in one bag together. Okay, I'm going to revel in my success for a little while. Yeah, I'm going to revel in my success and look at what I need to do next. And I need to back up all of this stuff. Oh, thanks for at least one of you guys was saying about bags are the way forward. You're completely right, and I didn't have any. I do now. I have some, so I will get everything bagged and boxed and etc. etc. and just keep shit together. Right, I think we'll knock it on the head there with just the basket done. I'm trying to keep this detailed enough to help other people and not too detailed to bore everybody. So, you know, let me know if I'm getting the balance wrong, but we'll knock it on the head there and we'll break straight into finishing off the clutch side of this engine casing on the next one. Cheers.